There was this girl who I knew that my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend at this point, had always had a crush on. Please keep in mind that I was 19 years old. I decided that my revenge was going to be hooking up with that girl. When we get back to school, we end up hooking up and hanging out a little bit, and then that girl introduces me to her best friend. And I could immediately tell that her best friend thought I was cute. So because I'm 19 years old and I'm a bitch and I'm a horrible person, I start hanging out with that girl's best friend behind her back like pretty constantly. So next thing you know, I am in a full-on new relationship. And at this point, I thought everything was like really good. I was like, oh my God, everything happens for a reason. Oh my God, if I hadn't dated that like terrible biphobic girl first, then I would have never met my new girlfriend who I'm like so in love with. So then school lets out for the year. And it just so happened that my new girlfriend and I lived about 45 minutes driving away from one another, so we spent the entire summer together. This was kind of problematic because we got to know each other when we were like in break mode. So then when we went back to school together in the fall, it was like our lives just like didn't mesh at all. But I was completely delusional to the situation. I thought everything was perfect. I was like so in love with this person. Like I was obsessed. So now remember when I mentioned that my first girlfriend I had moved there for introduced me to this girl who quickly became my best friend? That girl at this point is still my best friend in the entire world. Now, a few weeks into the new school year, I find out through the grapevine that my best friend, who was introduced to me by my ex-girlfriend, the one who was biphobic, they have been hooking up with each other since before I even started visiting the school, when I was still with my ex-girlfriend, and before I was introduced to this girl who then became my best friend. My world shattered.